On February 26, 2025, a massive power outage swept across Chile, plunging millions into darkness. The blackout, affecting an estimated 7 to 8 million customers, stretched from the northern Arica y Parinacota region to the southern Los Lagos region. This disruption impacted nearly half of Chile's population, leaving homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure without electricity. The sudden and widespread nature of the outage sparked confusion and concern among citizens. The blackout occurred during the evening hours, amplifying its impact. Families were preparing dinner, students were studying, and businesses were wrapping up their day when the lights went out. The lack of electricity brought daily life to a standstill. People were unable to cook, charge their devices, or contact loved ones. The unexpected event highlighted the country's dependence on a stable power supply. In response to the crisis, the Chilean government swiftly declared a state of catastrophe. This declaration allowed for the allocation of resources and expedited aid to affected areas. President Gabriel Boric addressed the nation, expressing his concern and promising a thorough investigation into the cause of the blackout. To maintain order and prevent looting, a curfew was imposed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the affected regions. Preliminary investigations by authorities, including the Minister of the Interior, ruled out sabotage or external interference as the cause of the outage. The blame was placed on a fault within the power company's systems, particularly in the Norte Chico transmission system. This fault, described as an undesired operation, had a cascading effect, leading to the widespread blackout. The blackout had a significant impact on essential services across Chile. Transportation systems, including the Santiago Metro, experienced disruptions leading to commuter chaos. Telecommunication networks were also affected, making it difficult for people to connect with loved ones and emergency services. Schools were forced to suspend classes for 300,000 students, adding to the disruption of daily routines. The blackout's impact was particularly severe for vulnerable populations. A tragic incident involved a woman in Recoleta who relied on electricity for medical equipment. She sadly passed away while waiting for a generator. This incident sparked outrage and highlighted the need for power companies to provide reliable backup power for individuals with critical medical needs. The massive blackout sparked public frustration and calls for accountability. Government officials, including President Boric and Minister Carolina Toja, expressed their anger and disappointment with the power companies, calling the situation unacceptable and outrageous. They promised a full investigation and vowed to hold those responsible accountable for the outage and its consequences. The curfew, while intended to maintain security, also led to confusion and frustration among citizens. Many were caught off guard by the sudden announcement and struggled to obtain the necessary permits to be out during curfew hours. This led to tense encounters with law enforcement during police checks. The blackout and its aftermath exposed the vulnerability of Chile's power grid and the need for improved infrastructure and emergency preparedness.